Hello, ukulele beginners, or anyone else of any level. I'm going to do Da Do Ron Ron today, which is a song from the 60s. I recently held a sing and strum in my local area, and I wasn't sure I had this as an extra song, and it was all ages. So I thought, well, if I need an extra song at the end, I'll pull this one out. And so I did, and everyone just loved it. It's a silly song, but it's a fun one, and my connection that I think of when I sing it is, if anyone is a Seinfeld fan, the episode about yada yada yada. To me, this was the 60s version of saying yada 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 to fill in the blanks and let people use their imaginations. Anyways, so it's a fun song, still in the key of C. The chart is in the description box. So when we're sight reading, when you get a chance to get it downloaded or printed, and you're just using all of your strategies that we've been working on to enjoy your music, let's go through those briefly again. So taking that time to check in and just relax, using your breath through the body, and having this not coming out too far but pulled back, so you're in charge of the instrument rather than you trying to mold yourself around it. Thumb is behind the second fret space, extend and curl. So this is just the 3 chords, C, F, and G7. So you're holding it here, you're loose, practicing that loose wrist, so that when you start to do the down with the fingernail and sweep up, that's already established in terms of the wrist being nice and free for that movement. All right, so let's do a little vocal warm-up. Make sure you're in tune. C, la. I won't always start on C, but it's a nice moderate tone that most people can achieve, not too difficultly to hear and sing. La, and then let's go down to the A for something different. La. By down, I mean down in strings, but it's up in pitch, of course. La. So let's jump between C, la, and if that's too high, la, la, la. The octave leaps is a good thing to do, even if you don't have the high A. You can eventually learn to find the high A or the low A on your own. And then the E, let's do the E, la, and then la, okay? And so just a little bit more music theory. I've mentioned this, so if you have followed the lessons from the beginning all the way through, there's a lot of information, music theory tucked in those lessons, as well as all the skills. But just as a reminder, because I was talking to somebody having no idea about the way that strings and all the little markers are done. It's just basically it's the exact same to a piano in that the keys, all of the white and black keys, each are one of these little segments. So that can give a little bit of context for understanding what these marks mean. And then they're used for other things as well, but they do mark off those musical half steps. So 2 of them would be a whole step. So C to D, for example, would be a whole step in the sharp and flat in between. Okay, and when we're making a chord, we're putting more than one note together that we like the harmony sound of, or we're used to hearing it. So the actual recording, quite fast, strum pattern they've got down, down, up, down, 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 up. I would just do down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, eventually, right? But to start off, learning tempo, pick up note on the beat of 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. I met him on a Monday and my heart stood still. To do run, 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 to do run, run. beat, you strum on the first beat, and so that's not vocally there. You go, yes, he caught my eye, yeah, but my, oh my, and when he walked me home, do run, 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 run. And in the recording, it's an instrumental, and so they just kind of noodle it. Run, 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 do run, 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 do run, 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 do run, run. I might be messing that up, sorry. You picked me up at 7 and he looks so fine. Do run, 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 do run, run. Someday soon I'm gonna make him mine. Do run, 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 do run, run. And then, yes, he looks so fine. Yes, I'm gonna make him mine. And when he walked me home, do run, 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 do run, run. Do run, 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 do run, 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 do run, 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 do run, 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 do run, run, run to F. 7 4 4. Do run, run, do run, 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 do run, 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 do run, 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 do run, run. So add tempo if you listen to the recording. Minimum on a Monday and on Tuesday. Do run, 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 do run. Somebody told me that his name was Bill. Do run, 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 do run, run. Yeah, my heart's so still. His name was Bill. And when he walked me home, do run, 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 do run, run. I knew what he was thinking when I put run. Do run, run, do run, run. Look so quiet, my mind. Do run, run, do run, run. Yeah, he caught my eye. Yeah, but my, oh my. And when he walked me home, do run, run, do run, run. I'll give this another try. Do run, 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 do run, run, do run, 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 do run, run, do run, 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 do run, 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 do run, 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 do run, run. Pick me up at 7 and he looks so fine. Do run, 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 do run, run. Somebody say sorry, I'm laughing. It's not. Yes, he looks so fine. Yeah, make him mine. And when he walked me home, do run, run. Do run, 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 do 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 run, run. Right, so it's very fun. So what's happening in the where he goes, yeah, that's just still part of the verses. It's just that beat 1 is just, it would be represented by a rest in the vocal line. So 1, yeah, 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4 1, yeah, gonna lose Bill and so that's what they put those little ellipses, the dots there, to give you an idea of that. The different chart makers will indicate that in different ways, just so that if you're playing in a group, I mean, you can do it however you want when you're on your own, but when you're in a group, it's helpful that everybody has the same stuff so that you can all be in unison. But you know, you don't have to be in unison either. It's just a fun thing to do. So yeah, I hope that you have found that to be a fun song and nice, easy one to add to your repertoire and share with others as a fun song to do. Like I say, it really got everybody jumping around and having a good time. So I was glad that I had it in my pocket to add to our songs. All right, so if you found that helpful, please like, share, subscribe the video, and pass it along, like I say, to anybody. You will find the chart in the link in the description box, and I will see you on our next video. Hope you're enjoying your playing.